Oh, you're getting home soon, Austin? I probably won't play one. I'm gonna go to bed after this. I'm like, dude, I'm like feeling the aim train right now, though. This shit's like, dude, it's all hitting me fucking full force, dude. Like the aim training, the fucking playing, like, fucking addicted again, bro. Also, I found out Halo music is all copyright free. Martin O'Donnell wanted the, back when Machinima was a thing and people were doing like the red versus blue, they wanted, make sure my mic's going through. Yo. Yeah, they wanted the YouTubers to be able to use their music when they make Halo videos. So they made all the Halo music, at least up until Reach, copyright free. This whole time I could have been playing Halo music in the mic. And I fucking love Halo music. Who would have known? Yeah, hop on the refrag, bro. I need to practice my fucking taps like that, and then my sprays. My sprays are so bad. I was practicing them earlier. My taps are so rusty. I end up like double, triple shotting when I'm not trying to. Look at that. Yeah, I could put it in the videos, yeah. Like background music. Bro, I've always wanted to just like listen to music while I play or while I talk. And I've always wanted to have like background music that was like actually good. And fucking my favorite music, literally my favorite music is copyright free. Like, it's so sick. just got hit by a wave of fucking nostalgia right now. Oh my god, when I was burned out from fucking CS, I wasn't really listening to a lot of Halo music. I was listening to all the sad Halo music and like grieving fucking Counter-Strike. And now all the like shit like this, I wouldn't really listen to a lot of this shit. Especially like while I was aim training, cause I just like wouldn't aim train. And now it's like all hitting me, bro. I'm like, holy fuck. Fucking back, dude. Like, what the fuck? This is weird. I'm loving this shit right now. Might talk about something in a second. In a second. I appreciate that, Keep Captain. I bought this thing a while ago. Actually bought it as an investment. I bought this like five years ago. I was getting into skins, I had money to spend. And I always like, all the skins I wanted, whenever I'd buy skins, I'd always go for OG skins. Like OG, like old school skins. So I bought this Vulcan like 5 years ago and it was an old school skin then, and now it's worth like fucking $600 or something crazy. I bought it for like 100, if even that. Alright, my arm's getting a little tired. I guess I could talk about some shit now. Alright, let me turn on the music. Fucking love Halo music. Alright, look it. I'm making a fucking video, dude. When have I done that? When's the last time I made a fucking video? It's been forever. It's about CS. Whoa. Holy shit, it's not about some schizo random 2 a.m. shit I posted before. Holy freak, are we back, Chad? Holy freak. Alright, look at it. Cause I've been gone, bro. I don't know if you guys can tell, but motherfucker has been gone. I think last time I played in a season on a team must have been July, August, around there. And then I tried joining a team for a month or two and couldn't find anything. And then my passion died and I got burnt out and I hated the game. As you saw, like if you don't know about that, you can go watch my video with about burnout with Michelle Payne. Dude, I hated being in my room. I hated this game. I hated playing video games. I was beyond burned out, and this lasted for since like October-ish. 8 months, 7-8 months of pure hatred for CS. Right? My sister's boyfriend He's just in the chat. AFW, good friend of mine. Bro, he'd always talk about fucking Counter-Strike with me, or a pro team or whatnot. And when he'd talk about that shit, I just get annoyed. I'm like, I don't want to hear about this game. Fuck that game. So it would just like remind me of what I didn't accomplish. You know? And that's what I wanted to talk about. What I think this what this break showed me. In terms of like my journey for esports or whatnot. If it's even that, right? Because I have a totally different perspective now. Completely different perspective. And you know, if there's anyone out there who is pursuing esports, you can benefit from this. Even though I'm not actively pursuing esports still, I'm pursuing the game. I love the game again. I want to play the game. I want to have fun. Okay. Because I realize how important that is. To not turn this into a chore. That's what I did. That's what I did. I turned it into a chore. And so like the perspective changes I had. Let me turn off this music. Making it hard to think because I want to fucking. Damn. All right, no, yeah, the break, dude. Learned several things over it. The biggest thing was learning to detach myself from the game. I absolutely grieved Counter-Strike. I grieved the thought of ever going pro, ever being a streamer, ever making a YouTube video again. And it was awful. It was absolutely awful. And it wasn't just like instant. This was over the course. This was over the course of 7 months. This is not just like I quit the game and it was like a month it was bad and then it was like I'm good. It's like no. It was this genuine grieving process. I cried, bro. I cried. I remember within the first month of the team falling apart. And no hate to anyone on that team, bro. I love everyone on that team. I'm still cool with everyone on that team. I literally played with them in a LAN after that. All that shit happened as like a stand-in. It was sick. I hung out at their crib, like great guys, right? But I remember after that shit fell apart, and whether that fell apart or if it didn't, I would have 100% got burned out and ended up where I was, regardless, just because of the state of mind I was in. But yeah, it was like a couple weeks after that, I remember just not being able to find a team, and I stopped really playing. I stopped practicing smokes. I stopped watching demos, and the bare minimum I did was just aim train because that's what I still enjoyed. And then yeah, about like 3-4 weeks into that, I remember just like walking around my house, just like going on a walk. But I started crying, bro. I was just full on crying. I was just like, I'm not gonna ever be a pro. I don't think this is for me anymore. I can't handle this lifestyle, which is still the case. Shocking, right? And this is not some doom and gloom type of shit of, oh, you can't handle the lifestyle. It's no, I had the wrong lifestyle, right? If I do actually want to go pro, the lifestyles I had was too much, you know? And so I ended up grieving the game fully, bro. It took months. It took months, bro. I just started playing 3 days ago. I'm loving it again. And it was like a week before that I was still just driving, like fucking listening to sad music, just like, damn, I had a dream. I had a dream once. I had a dream of going pro once. And now I'm just like one of those guys that didn't achieve his dreams. I literally, bro, months of that shit. But it was good. It was for the better too, because what this has taught me with trying to go pro, there was a theme also in my past relationship too, was I didn't have walkaway power, right? My relationship to Counter-Strike and my relationship to my last girlfriend, I didn't have walkaway power. I was trying to fill a void with both, and there was a sense of like neediness with both, and they both failed, rightfully so, you know. But I guess that's just like the boiled down thing for this is if you are pursuing esports, ask yourself if you can quit. Ask yourself if you truly do have walkaway power. Are you okay with your life if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't work out? And if the answer is no, you are in a really dangerous spot. you're in a really dangerous position. Not only is it a dangerous position, it is a suboptimal position. Okay? The You perform the best when you're having fun, dude, and that's literally the theme. That's like the lesson is like legit, bro. Like you know how like you ever see like the bell curve meme, right? Where it's like low IQ people, bro, just have fun, and it's like average IQ. It's like no, bro, you got to practice. You got to put in a certain amount of hours, and then it's like high IQ. It's like no, just have fun. Like legit have fun. And that's like kind of like how my philosophy has changed. And I'm not saying don't practice and don't put in hours. Like you absolutely have to. But it's about finding a fun, sustainable balance, right? If it's not sustainable, bro, you are going to crash and burn out like I did, which was hard as fuck. Okay, that was months, dude. Fucking months, bro. Almost a year, right? Who's in the chat? Yeah, what's good? You followed the appreciate that, Jeremy. What's up, Sam? It's Zoe from Mason. Yo, what the fuck? What's good, bro? What's good, Zoe? Want to be good? See, listen, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. But no, that's literally the lesson I learned was like, I went full circle, and now I'm at the point again where it's like I just want to have fun. I'm still putting in hours, right? I'm still like, I just started aim training, right? I just started aim training again, and I like I'm just doing this right now, and I just want to have fun. Like I'm not doing my set routine. I made a whole aim routine that's like an hour and a half long, which I was gonna talk about. Maybe I could just throw this all into one video, just how my aim train philosophies has changed. Regarding to my aim routine, I had a whole conversation with 4BK, and he pretty much confirmed my theories on aim training, which is this is just right along the same lines as that. What is beneficial for you, and like the right philosophies of aim training are like the right amount of volume, intensity, right amount of enjoyment, right? That is not a static. It's not static, okay? Like you finding an aim routine that works for you is not going to work for you forever because you are going to change as a person and you're going to have different needs. You're going to have a different schedule. Get my dog snoring. You're going to have a different needs, different schedule, different life circumstances. You're going to get better. You're probably going to need to change up the routine, maybe change up the type of aim training you're doing. Maybe instead of like focusing on one thing only, you start focusing on randomizing your routines, right? And that's what me and 4BK were talking about, was just like, fucking alarms going on. Tell me to go to bed. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're making a video. Beats. But instead of, like, that shit should change, right? And so there's a time and place for high volume, right? This applies the same to lifting, right? There's a time and place for high volume at lifting, especially if you're new. You need more volume because you can't really produce the amount of intensity to really make it hard enough for you to recover from, so you just need more sets. Same thing goes for learning stuff. When you're learning something new, right? If you don't know how to spray, fucking spray, practice that for an hour and a half. If you're brand new to something, you need more volume. But as you get better at shit, as you progress in your mature, your training age, when it comes to any skill, the type of training required to improve that skill changes. And so when you get towards the end of that skill, you need to actually reduce your volume and do like more randomized type shit, right? So like the aim training I do now, legit, like this is the longest session I've had in a while, which is 40 minutes. For the past couple months, I was PRing, bro. I was PRing in Kovacs, okay? PRing in Kovacs, like every day or every other day, one running routines, okay? One run. I would go through my benchmarks. I used to grind one benchmark for an hour and a half for one session and do that 3 times in a day. That's 4.5 hours of aim training. And I would be plateaued at a certain score for weeks. And I'd finally break after weeks. And I switched up the routine. I said, fuck that. This is stupid. I'm wasting so much time. And I was like, I'm just gonna go till I get bored and I'm done. And so I started running my routines. I would go through the whole benchmarks and just do it once. I'll do the tracking once, I do the static once, I do the evasive target switching once, whatever it is. I go through the whole list. And I'm fucking PRing on one run. And there was like a difference in mindset. It's just like, this is the only run I have. Let's make it count. If I fuck up, then I fuck up, get back on target, And there was just like this, just different. Okay. And I'm not saying if you're brand new to CS, if you're brand new to aim training, if you're brand new to lifting, don't have that Mike Menser approach of like, you know, high intensity, low volume for lifting, and then for aim training, you don't have that same approach of like I said, low volume, like 10 minutes of aim. You need more. Okay, you need more. But if you're further along your aim training age, right, you have a high aim maturity or CS maturity, you need less time and more just like you need less volume and more just like intensity, right? You just gotta focus on different shit. You also need to let go a lot more too, because that's what I realized that this has been a theme in my whole life. Just this anxiety, this need to hold on to things, to have control of things. And I mean, you guys could see it. I made a fucking 100 and something page strat book. Like when I really got into IGLing, I wanted to control everything. And now it's like I have walk away power. Not only with this game, but like with all that shit. Like on a team, like if I were to join a team, it's like if it don't work out, it don't work out. I'm happy. All right, if I don't go pro, cool. I'm happy going to college. I got a job lined up. You know, I know I'm gonna get a job, and I'll be happy with that job, right? And I guess it's like another thing I was gonna talk about too is just like, you know, people how they talk about you need a backup plan. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, man, those guys are pussies. I was like, bro, if someone's telling you need a backup plan, they're just a pussy scared to chase their dreams. That's legit what I thought. Which I might be right for some people like that, you know, but no, that's definitely really good advice, because if you don't have a backup plan, there's this certain amount of pressure on you that you have to make it, right? And that's what I had on me with Counter-Strike. It's like I don't have a backup plan. My backup plan was streaming, right? I want to go pro. That's my main goal, is go pro and compete. My backup plan is a stream. Both of those are risky as fuck, okay? And so I had all my eggs in the Counter-Strike basket, and that is so nerve-wracking. It is, I couldn't take breaks from the game. I couldn't step away because I'm like, I have to make this work. I have to make this work, right? I can't go and watch TV. I have to grind. I have to go edit videos. I have to post videos. I need to get followers. How am I gonna fucking? I'm 22. I'm 23 now. You know, it's like I'm 20. I'm 21 now. I'm 22 now. I'm 23 now. I gotta get money, bro. You know, which I don't regret. I don't regret going all in, because this is like the caveat. It's like you do need a backup plan, but it is okay to take a couple years off and really go all in, right? And you gotta just give yourself a time limit. It's like, all right, after a year or two, I'm gonna step back on the gas pedal. I'm gonna have a more balanced approach. Let's go get a backup plan, because I took 3-year gap year from college to really try and pursue this. That's not a big deal. I just go back to school. So what? I'm 3 years late. I still get a job at what, 28 instead of 25. Big whoop. I'll work as a server or something else in the meantime. That's not a big deal, you know? So if you're young, you have time to take a risk, but don't make it a permanent risk, right? Have a set time. You're like, all right, I'm gonna give myself 2 years. It doesn't mean I have to quit after those 2 years, but I have to step back and, you know, get a backup plan. And you're gonna want one eventually, because if you did what I did and, you know, really go all in for a couple years, you're gonna get this constant background anxiety, like, we got to make this work, and that's not healthy. Okay, so I you know, I'm back in school now. I'm actually getting a second job as well. I literally start this Monday. I'm gonna be a server, which I was gonna talk about too, right? If you're pursuing this as an esport, you really need to make sure, like what Michelle told me during our burnout podcast really stuck with me. She was saying you can't be half a person giving 100%, right? You have to be 100% of a person giving it like a balanced output, right? Because even 100% of a person giving 100%, that's like, that's not. Are you sure you're 100% of a person? It seems kind of a little contradictory, you know? Because you can't give your all to this game. Please don't do that, bro. Please don't fucking. There's so much more to life than Counter-Strike. And I'm not saying this is a doom and gloom or like give up esports. I'm absolutely go for it. Absolutely go for it. But don't, like, bro, there is so much more to life than this game. And that's all I want to like stress is that like, it's okay to have walkaway power. It's okay to be comfortable not making it as a pro. And by letting go, you are giving yourself better odds of going pro. Like literally, bro. Like this is the whole inner game of tennis type shit. Like this is what they talk about. Like you always see it when when the goats, like the goats of a sport, they end up like, they'll talk about their story and there's like, yeah, at one point I really thought I was done. And I thought I was done. And, you know, and I came back a year later and something clicked. And like, I'm not saying I'm gonna be the fucking GOAT of CS or whatever, but like I've had a similar experience where like I'm okay. I genuinely am so okay with this not happening, and I'm doing it for out of a place of passion again. Or like I don't know if you can tell by my videos and shit. There's so much lower quality, and I just want to be more me, like in all my shit and how I play and how I edit, how I post content. Like I know there's a big part of me which is like I gotta be the fucking tip tricks guy. I gotta be the no tilt guy. I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, if I tilt, I tilt. Who gives a shit, right? I'm streaming now. I'm like, I'm not like the nicest guy. Who gives a shit? All right, I'm being me. Okay, I can't keep up this facade of like I'm the goody dude, goody two shoes, tips and tricks. Fuck that. Okay, like that was also stressful. And that's what I realized too is that like if there's people out there who are also pursuing esports and you have a brand, I guess I'm just going over everything I learned from this break. If you have a brand, dude, don't get caught up with your identity and your brand because that's what happened with me. Is like I end up like getting caught up with I'm Sam R. I'm Sam R. Like, and you know, it doesn't help all my friends fucking joke around with that shit. Like, oh, you're Sam R. Or like, I join a game and someone recognized me in the game. It's like, dude, you're Sam R. Like, and then they do that, which is cool. I love it. Like, I love when I have fans that like interact with me and message me. Like, it's awesome. But I was getting so caught. I'm like, fuck. These people like they think I'm smart. Like, I can't whiff in front of these guys. Like, I can't make a bad call in front of these people. Like, then they're gonna know I'm not really smart. And I had like this weird imposter syndrome type shit going on where it's like I'm Sam R. and like I'm fooling everyone. Like, people don't really realize how fucking dog shit I am at this game, or how dog shit I can be, or how I'm not really that smart. I can make bad calls. I whiff all the fucking time, right? I'd always be scared to show myself aim training because I'm like, they're gonna see my whiffs, which is so fucking stupid. Because dude, like that's how you learn is through your whiffs. You learn through the error reps. That's when you learn. Literally, like fucking scientifically speaking, that's when fucking neuroplasticity occurs is through your error reps, not through the reps that you hit, not through the shots of like perfect flicks. It's from the attempt at a perfect flick and over flicking, and your brain's like, oh, we got to correct that. That's when you actually learn. And I'm sitting here like hiding my true, or not hiding, but I'm trying to put up like this front of like I'm a lot better than I actually am. And that's like a little like that's a little, what's the word? Untruthful, unrealistic for you guys. I don't know if you guys have this facade of me. Maybe everyone thinks I'm dog shit. Yeah, maybe everyone thinks I'm fucking dog shit this game, which that's cool. That's probably more realistic. But I know there's definitely some like newer players. Look at this guy. He just fucking called me a bot in the TikTok chat. That's cool. He called me. That's cool. Whatever. Right. But there's definitely some newer players. I know like probably think I'm like really good at the game or whatnot. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But it's just like, don't. All I'm trying to say is if you have a brand and you're trying to make it in esports or anything, like don't get your identity caught up with that brand, because now you're putting these expectations on yourself that just aren't realistic. Okay. You're gonna have bad games. You're gonna whiff. You're gonna make bad calls. You're gonna have bad videos. 5 years down the line, when you're really good at videos, when you're really good at the game, when you're almost pro, even when you are pro, you're still gonna whiff. You're still gonna have bad videos. You're still gonna have bad days. You're still gonna make bad calls. It is always going to happen. And like trying to hide that is just, and like trying like, it's just, it just doesn't work. Okay. That's like another lesson I learned from my break. The main one, let go. Okay. You please genuinely ask yourself, do you have walkaway power from this game? If you don't, find out why. Is it a financial situation? Is it a career situation? Is it an emotional situation? Are you trying to cope from insecurities? Because that was a big part of what I was doing. It's like, I'm not good enough as a person. I got to prove myself to others by going pro, right? Sunk cost fallacy. Is that a reason why you don't have walkaway power? Find out what it is and look for solutions, right? A big part with me was like, I didn't have walkaway power because I don't got fucking money. Like, I'm broke. So like, I need to make this work. And I didn't have money. I didn't have a backup plan. So it's like, okay, let's go solve those things. Go back to school. Let's get a second job. Okay. Another thing too is like when I was talking about Michelle saying you need to be 100% of a person, not 50% of a person pursuing this game. If you have unmet needs happening because of Counter-Strike, yes, you can give yourself a pat on the back, right? You're like, I'm on my fucking Goggins shit or whatnot. Like, I'm able to grind. I'm in the grind, bro. I'm putting in that grind. You know, bro, I haven't even fucking eaten today. Like, like, bro, I'm down 30 pounds because I've been fucking grinding. Like, cool, okay, cool. Give yourself the pat on the back, whatever. Get your little ego boost, okay. But like, you really need to like meet those needs. And one of those, like, I can speak for myself to give an example. One of those needs is socializing. Okay, I realized I'm a very social person. Okay, I love talking to people, and Counter Strike doesn't help with that need. Okay, Counter Strike doesn't help. My job, my current job doesn't help. Where I sit at a front desk and I talk to a person once every hour for like 2 minutes. That doesn't help. Okay, aim training doesn't help. Being on a team kind of helps, but I'm not interacting with people. I'm looking at a fucking screen, like, you know. So like, if you have these unmet needs, you find a way to meet them. So an example is for me is like, okay, I like socializing. I need a backup plan, and I need a fucking job. I'm gonna go be a server, and I'm gonna go back to school. School gives me a backup plan, gives me a future job, it gives me a career, right? It also gives me socialization. Going as a server, that's a talking job. I'm so excited to start working. I get to talk, money, and with that extra money, now I get to socialize even more on the weekends because I have money to go do shit. Because that was another problem I had. Where it's like, I'm fucking all in on CS. I don't have any money. I don't have anything. I don't have money to go do shit on the weekends. So it's like, oh, might as well play some more CS. Like, and I just end up getting like so engrossed in this game and trapped. Like, I couldn't walk away. I couldn't walk away, bro. And so I'm just gonna keep yapping. If more shit comes to my mind from this break, I'm gonna yap. Right? If you're bored, cool. Click off the video. I know this is gonna affect a certain amount of people who really need to hear this, who are in the similar position as me. That's all I care about at this point. Okay, my channel is kind of has to do with my lessons from the break. Is like, before I was like, I gotta get fucking views, bro. I gotta appeal to the masses. Like, I'm sitting here trying to make fucking perfect thumbnails, edit the video. It's all bling 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 bling. You know, keeps your attention. It's like, I don't even care about that anymore. I want to talk about shit I'm passionate about. I want to be real, and I want to help people. If that involves a lot of views, awesome. If it doesn't, I don't care. Awesome. At least I get to do this, right? I'm having a fucking blast right now doing this. So yeah, that kind of has to do what I was saying. Is like walkaway power. I was so trapped with even my YouTube channel. It's like, I gotta make good videos. I can't post a bad video. I can't post. I make sure the subtitle. It's like, there's a certain amount of healthy criticism and like improvement with that, but I took it way too far. And so all I gotta say is, bro, like, I'm back. Okay, I'm back in Counter Strike. I'm loving the game. I'm streaming. I'm not competing. I'm not competing yet. I may not even compete ever again. We'll see where it goes. That's all. I'm cool if it works. I'm cool if it doesn't. I'm playing this next season with a bunch of friends. I'm gonna be streaming this season. I'm streaming our pugs. I streamed like fucking 12 hours in the past 3 days. I'm like having a blast. I'm itching to play. I'm supposed to be fucking sleeping right now. And I'm like aim training. I'm like, hey, I should stream. Like, I'm having a blast doing this. Like, just this right now. Like, the voice cracking. This right now, just talking and shit. Like, so yeah, I'll be streaming. I'm trying to think of other stuff that came up from over the break. Just know that, okay, wrapped up. Let me give you the fucking spark notes, right? Bullet speed spark notes. Have walkaway power, right? Reflect on that if you don't. Don't get engrossed with your identity within this game, or if you have a brand, a YouTube channel, IGL, whatever it is. I'm an opper. I'm the upcoming player. I'm FPL star. Don't get trapped with that. Don't get too identified with that, bro. You're setting yourself up for failure with these high expectations that just bring anxiety. Okay. The other thing is be able to let go and to pursue the game out of passion with a healthy amount of, effort, but you have to make sure it's balanced. Okay. That's the fifth one. Balance, meet your needs, right? If you have any unmet needs, get a backup plan. If you're early on in life, you're fucking 16, 17, 18, you just got out of high school, fuck it, bro. Take 2 years off of college. That's my advice. Okay. Your parents might be pissed. Whatever. You can afford it. That's like some real ass advice. Okay. You can afford it. And then, but have a limit. Like, don't do that forever. You don't want to be the dude in your mom's basement, like at 30. Like, don't do that. So yeah, backup plan, fucking walk away. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. Fuck, I just wish I could just keep yapping, but I know I'm running out of things to say. So I guess I just combined everything into one video. I was going to talk about what I learned from the break, and then also my change in aim philosophies and aim training. Just know that, oh yeah, that's the other thing, is that your routines, volume, intensity, enjoyment, what's required for you to improve is going to change. Do not have a static routine and hold on to it forever. be open to trying new things. And have fun, bro. Please fucking have fun. Please have fun. If you're not having fun with this game and you're still trying to go pro, please reflect on that. Okay? Because you're just delaying the inevitable and you're burning yourself out. And when you finally do end up fully burning out, you're going to regret not trying to fix it earlier because you'll end up like me, taking 7 months off, absolutely hating the game. Hating it with a passion. Okay? So, that's another thing I guess I realized over the break too, is that that was another lesson I learned, is that you can't prevent failures from happening, right? Kind of had to do with like my whole perfectionism. And a big part of my channel, I know, I always had this anxiety. Whenever I learned something new, I was like, I had to tell my viewers so I could save them from making that mistake. I can't do that. I can't save you guys. And this is not me, like obviously you guys know this, but this is more me talking to myself, is that like I can't. I thought I always had this dream that I'd be able to make all these videos, and there's gonna be a kid out there who fucking spawns in. He spawns in fucking 2012, and he's like, "Man, I want to go pro in. Man, I want to go pro in Fort Day or whatever the new esport is in like fucking 2030." And he's like, "Oh, I thought, holy shit, who's this samurai guy?" And he goes and watches all my videos, and he's just pro at the end of it. I legit thought that could happen. So if I made enough videos, I could save people the time and the effort, the failure. It's not possible. And what I learned is that the failure is what teaches you. Okay. So there is a certain amount of learning you can do from my videos, but go out there and fail, bro. Go out there and fail. Right? Like saying this applies to anything. Like you got a girl, like this is something I realized too myself in my training, even within the game and out of the game, where it's like I'm gonna go like monk mode in Counter-Strike, and I'm just like, but my aim training is like I'm gonna sit here and grind and grind and grind and aim training until I just can't miss a shot, and then I'm gonna try and go pro then, or and then I'm gonna try and join a team then. And it's like, dude, you're going to learn you're gonna get better from trying to join that team, right? Or like same with like, let's say talking to girls, it's like I'm going monk mode, I'm gonna lose a bunch of weight, workout. I'm gonna work on myself, and then I'm gonna start talking to girls. It's like, no, you're gonna learn how to talk to girls by just going out there and getting rejected. Go fucking fail, bro. It's okay. That's where you learn, right? Like that's where it's at. Go be you. Legit, be you. Fail, learn. Awesome. Have fun. Like it's the most generic advice that everyone says, but is legit. It's like low IQ, mid IQ, high IQ. It's the high IQ advice, bro. Please have fun. Please go fail. Please enjoy the failure. And if you don't enjoy the failure, that's fine too. Right? Get mad. Cool. That's okay, man. Like you're gonna be failing at every area of your life for all your life. It's gonna happen. But there's also, that doesn't mean you're gonna have to stay there though. You will improve eventually. And just know that you can't go monk mode and then come out as this perfect person who's just invulnerable to failure. The failure is what makes you grow. And I'm like cringing at myself right now, like that I'm just realizing this, which I feel like I've talked about this before too, but like I was almost like doing a performative contradiction where I'd say one thing, but I would do the other. I'd do the opposite in a subconscious way where it's like I didn't really realize I was contradicting myself in my actions. Right? I could say one thing, but my actions speak another, what I truly feel. And so I was doing a performative contradiction where it's like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, have a balanced life, guys. It's me, Sam R, the YouTube CS guy. Have a balanced life. You guys have a balanced life. And then you guys have a fucking drone camera and you monitor me for a day and you see me fucking grinding for 12 hours. Like, and I believe that too. I'm like, it's good to have a balanced life. I logically believe that, but I'm performatively contradicting myself, right? It's like, I didn't fully buy into it. I wasn't fully... There's something emotionally stopping me from doing that, from really accepting that. So, I can't. That's why I don't have to tell myself that, because right now, I'm being absolutely honest. Just how I said, I thought I could make videos that would save you guys from failure. Right now, I don't want to end this video because I'm like, there's more things that I learned from this break that I have to tell you guys, so I can help you, right? And I'm gonna have to just end the video here because I can't do that. That's just gonna feed into the problem. Okay, so there's probably other things that I've learned that I can't tell you because I just can't think of them right now, and that's okay. I'm kind of talking to myself, but that's okay. So the lesson through that is just go fail, bro. Go try, go fail, go be you, go have fun, have a balanced life. Please have a backup plan. And have a walkaway power, bro. Please have walkaway power. Fuck, I don't want to end this, dude. I feel like there's more things. I gotta go. Okay, I can't do this. Bye. I'm a different person, man. I'm coming back as a new Sam R. Who's here to have fun. Okay? I love you guys. Like, genuinely, I really appreciate those who would message me during the break, asking how I was doing. And then all those people that stopped by in the comments and the DMs and whatnot. I really do appreciate you guys, man. Like it really does mean the world to me. Yeah, stay safe out there. God bless.